Good morning from New Zealand. Another YouTuber actually got in contact and wanted to see a bit more about the handguards, particularly the handguards I had on my WR 450F. So why I'm making this video, I thought I'd take the opportunity just to explain the Zeta products. I did so in one of my other videos, but I'm not sure I sort of conveyed what I needed to, so I'll just run through it quickly now and then I'll move on to the WR shortly. So this is basically direct mounted to the handlebar clamp. So this is called the Zeta BC mount. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Zeta armor guard range. I think it's the best on the market. There is massive benefits, obviously, mounting something to a handlebar or to the top triple clamp, and the fact that you can't spin. If you have a traditional mount that goes, I'm just holding one of the Zeta ones here, that goes around this part of the handlebar and comes under here, your hydraulic clutch. Now, if this spins at all when an accident comes up, this very, very high leverage point housing here can be snapped off from this Brembo master cylinder. Now, these are horrendously expensive from KTM, so that's obviously not great. If you can find another way, another method of mounting them, it's a good option. So this is actually for my friend's bike. I've now sold my KTM. I'm just running the Yamaha. But as it's actually sat in my garage, I thought I'd take the opportunity to get some image on camera. So there is occasions when you can't use the BC mounts with the KTM bikes. Now, such a situation would be if you run these. Now, this is off my KTM before I sold it. This is it's known as the PHDS system. So progressive handlebar damping system. Now, as you can see, this sits on elastomers. So if you're running this, then you can't obviously replace the top part of the handlebar clamp. So then you need the second best method and the second best product in the Zeta range for mounting them is this 4-bolt system. So that's, if you look at something like a Barkbuster clamp, then it's actually used as just 1 bolt top and bottom. It's a narrower clamp. It's obviously less surface area, less even pressure on the clamp. You've got more chance of it spinning. So I would recommend, if you are running, if you don't want a direct mount with a BC mount, you don't want a direct mount onto the top triple clamp, I would highly recommend using one of these U-clamps on any dirt bike. So it's the second most secure method. Obviously mounted this way, there's no way this can go up or down. It would have to absolutely completely just tear this off the bike. Yeah, and you've probably got more problems to worry about if you have an accident that big anyway than breaking a handlebar or a guard. Just suddenly realised I actually did have a pair of the Barkbuster clamps in my garage. This is somebody else's bike. It's just it's sat here over lockdown. So I just wanted to show you the difference between the Zeta 4-bolt system versus the Barkbuster clamp. So this here now, as you will see, the one on the left I'm wiggling in my hand is the Zeta clamp. So as you can see, it's quite a bit wider and uses 4 bolts versus the Barkbuster I've mentioned in previous videos that uses the single bolt system. So obviously just diminishing your chances of something spinning. Obviously we're keen to avoid that. As I explained, like, you don't want, there's a lot of clearance on this particular bike, but some of them are quite tight, but you don't want this part here spinning and taking out this this housing. So anyway, so here we are at my WR450. So I've gone for a slightly different mounting option on here. So I've got the Zeta armor guards on the front of it, as you can see here, but I've actually gone down and mounted them for, this is called the side mount. So mounts directly here to the side of the triple clamp, and that just allows you, again, that secure fixing so it can't spin. I absolutely get sick to death of coming back from a ride or otherwise, and you've run out of talent and your handlebar is sort of stuck up here or maybe down or just not level. I don't know, call me OCD, but it annoys the crap out of me. Anyway, it's just more time sorting things out. So if you can, as I said in the other videos, just find another way of mounting the handlebar, armor guard, Barkbuster or whatever to your bike, then I would find a way of doing it personally. So it just gives you a better better shot of it. Try and come around for a bit of a front view. So yeah, but I'll chuck up the part numbers for these products online, this part here, and I'll also put a link up to the Zeta catalogue as well, which I've got right here, and that'll save anybody hunting. But yeah, go seek them out, speak to your local dealer. If it's something that interests you, highly recommend it. These guards are all modular, so you can just unbolt them and replace them with whatever colour you want. It's not an issue. It's a great product range. All good. Hopefully that explains it. Cheers. Thank you.